What if I told you that the difference between scoring in the 160s and cracking the 170s isn't about grinding harder, doing more practice tests, or memorizing every LSAT tip under the sun? It's about playing the game smarter. Here's the deal. If you want to get into a top law school or get significant scholarship money, you want to score in the 170s in that top percentile. These are the scores that unlock T14 law schools, massive scholarship money, and life-changing opportunities. But here's the catch. The habits that got you to the 160s might be the very things keeping you from scoring a 170 or above. Today, I'm going to share the mindset shifts, strategies, and techniques that'll take you from good to great. You'll not only know what to do, you'll know exactly how to do it. First, for those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz. I've been teaching the LSAT since 2005, and I personally increased my own LSAT score from a 152 to a 175. Now, over the past 20 years, I've helped thousands of students break into the 170s, and I know this. Hitting a 170 plus isn't about being a genius. Instead, it's about mastering the strategies that work, eliminating what doesn't, and committing to the process. So let's dive into exactly how to leave the 160s behind for good and step confidently into the 170s. Now, here's something most people miss. Scoring in the 170s isn't just about answering more questions correctly. It's about understanding the test at a deeper level. If you can score in the 160s, that means you know the basics. You can identify arguments, spot some flaws, and navigate reading comp pretty well. But scoring in the 170s means you see the layers of the test. You know why the right answer is right, why the other four are wrong, and how the test makers want to trick you. Think about this. Have you ever gotten stuck between two answers that both feel right? That's not the LSAT being tricky. It's just a sign you haven't fully mastered the question yet. Top scorers don't rely solely on instincts. They can predict the answer before looking at the choices. So here are some key shifts you need to make if you want to score in the 170s. First, you've got to get another degree of precision in logical reasoning. It's now 2/3 of the test, so if you want to hit the 170s, you can't just get by here. Now, here's how most people approach it. They read the stimulus, they scan the choices, and they eliminate the obvious wrong ones. That's fine for the 160s, but for the 170s, you've got to predict the answer before you even look at the choices. So here's a playbook you can apply to a couple of common questions in LR. For strengthening questions, ask yourself, what's the gap in the argument and what new information would help fill it up? For weakening questions, you want to think, what is the author assuming and how can I attack that? For flaw questions, you want to challenge the reasoning and ask yourself, what's wrong with this argument? If you can predict the answer first, you're not just picking the best choice, you're eliminating all doubt. Now, have you ever picked a choice that you knew was right, only to find out it wasn't actually right? That's the LSAT exploiting your instincts. Top scorers don't rely on gut feelings, they rely on airtight logic. Now, of course, you've also got to master reading comp as well. And reading comp is not about speed, it's about strategy. The biggest mistake I see, students hyper-focus on the details, thinking they need to memorize everything. But here's the shift I want you to make. Focus on the structure, not the trivia. ID the main point, the tone, and the purpose. Then anticipate the questions as you read. If the author makes a bold claim, you can expect a strengthen or weaken question. If two paragraphs disagree, watch for questions about resolving the conflict. Treat each passage like a massive argument that you'd see in logical reasoning. When you read this way, the questions practically answer themselves. Now, you also want to leverage the new format of the LSAT. The removal of the logic games section means now you have double the number of logical reasoning questions, and so you want to double down in this area, devoting at least 2/3 of your LSAT study time to logical reasoning because any gains you make in this section will be doubled across the two sections. Now, if you've honed your reasoning skills, this shift is a massive opportunity. Don't view it as a challenge. Now, if you're ready to take your prep to the next level on your journey to scoring a 170 plus, my team and I would be glad to help you refine your approach and help you master every aspect of the LSAT. You can check out the links below to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. Now, here's a pro tip for you. If you want to master the LSAT, teach it to someone else. Find a study buddy, maybe even someone scoring lower than you. If you can explain the questions, that'll force you to articulate your reasoning, which reveals gaps in your understanding. It also boosts your confidence because if you can explain it, you own it. Now, if you want a real challenge, try explaining an LSAT question to someone who's never even looked at the LSAT before. If you can do that, you're not just good, you're actually great. Now, finally, let's talk about building the mindset of a 170 scorer. First, you've got to embrace your mistakes because every wrong answer is a gold mine of insight. Analyze your mistakes until you know exactly what went wrong. Also, for now at least, let go of timing anxiety. Speed comes from mastery, not rushing. Focus on accuracy first, and the timing will follow. Also, take some time each day, just a couple minutes, to visualize your success. Picture yourself crushing test day and know that confidence comes from proper preparation. Now, of course, breaking into the 170s isn't easy, but it's absolutely within your reach. It's not about being a natural born genius. It's about strategy, hard work, and believing in yourself. Now, if you'd like my help, I've put together a free, easy LSAT cheat sheet to help you jumpstart your prep or serve as a quick refresher. You can get it through the links below. And again, it's 100% free. And feel free to reach out if I can help in any way on your journey to scoring 170 plus. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.